U.S. drug regulators have uncovered some surprising quality control issues at Novo Nordisk's main factory in North America. This is a major problem because this is where the majority of the wildly popular drugs Wegovy and Ozempic are made. Before we delve into all of the details of this report, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you never miss an episode.
Novo Nordisk is seeing its shares falling today under some pressure.
We're always concerned about safety of our medicines.
The use of these drugs has just been increasing incredibly quickly.
Over an ongoing investigation into Wegovy.
Let's talk about what happened. There was a Freedom of Information Act request by Reuters, and it opened up the U.S. Food and Drug Administration's inspection report of Novo Nordisk's facility in Clayton, North Carolina. This is responsible for the crucial component of the pharmaceutical agent that is used in multiple of Novo's diabetes drugs. Specifically, the semaglutide at this facility goes into the preparation Rybelsus. Now, Novo Nordisk did a great job of keeping this report hidden. They had a tight lid on the issue, but it is believed that this site also plays a role in producing Wegovy and Ozempic. So now we have semaglutide at this facility being used in 3 different drugs. The thing about it is, Wegovy and Ozempic have been wildly popular over the past year, while this quality control issue was already in place and noted. The report, which was first broken by Reuters, indicates that the FDA found problems with the factory's control systems, specifically the systems that prevented microbial contamination. The same issues were raised in a more recent inspection in July, causing Novo Nordisk stock shares to take a hit. The big question here is, did these compliance failures harm users of Wegovy and Ozempic? We don't know that that has happened, but we do know that a Form 483 was included in the report issued. A Form 483 is a type of agency report that contains observations made by FDA inspectors that were deemed to be objectionable. It's essentially a red flag for quality control issues. Novo Nordisk, of course, has declined to comment on the May 2022 report, but did reiterate in the response to the FDA's report in July that the Clayton site was running and producing active medications for the market. The FDA, on the other hand, has stated that based on inspections and Novo's responses to the observation, they do not have information that suggests an ongoing compliance issue or quality of the drug products manufactured at the site. But when we talk to industry experts with specific information about these types of issues throughout the pharmaceutical industry, the fact that similar issues of microbial contamination were found in not just 1, but 2 FDA inspections that were months and even over a year apart, potentially exposes the site to increased scrutiny from the FDA in the future. The May 2022 inspection revealed that the factory failed to include one of the bacteria, Bacillus cepius, on the list of objectionable organisms that could not be allowed into the manufacturing facility. And guess what? 2 previous laboratory reports have also found this exact bacteria in product samples. Another manufacturing lapse that was mentioned in the report was failure to clean their manufacturing equipment at appropriate intervals to ensure that there was not the buildup of microorganisms on equipment used for continuous production of active pharmaceutical ingredients. Analysts at Barclays and Jefferies believe that despite concerns among investors, these manufacturing issues were unlikely to have a significant impact on Novo's production of semaglutide. But Stephen Lin, a former head of the FDA's Office of Manufacturing and Product Quality, who is now a regulatory compliance consultant, pointed out that while a subject matter of 2 inspections is the same, it's not necessarily an indication that there were lapses throughout the entire time. So what does this mean for people who use Wegovy and Ozempic? The good news is, if you haven't had issues until now, you're unlikely to have issues going forward. That said, we need to hold pharmaceutical manufacturers accountable for good manufacturing processes. Novo Nordisk's North American factory is facing scrutiny due to quality control, and it is still out for debate and remains to be seen whether or not patients were harmed because of the fact that they did not have appropriate microbial controls. We need to be sure that the FDA stays on top of this and ensures that Novo's drug production is safe. However, analysts seem cautiously optimistic. It's just a shame that for over a year, we have allowed a lapse in quality control to potentially introduce microbes into medications that have become so wildly popular. Novo Nordisk overtook LVMN as the largest company in Europe. It's simply unacceptable that companies this large, that bring in this much money, are not held accountable for good manufacturing processes. So there you have it. If you would like more videos all about the dark side of the pharmaceutical industry, hit that follow button, hit the thumbs up to be sure that we get the word out about this particular story. And as always, stay tuned right here on this channel for more updates. And thanks for watching.